Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Denise and I am the owner of The Untamed Thread, which is an online resale business. I sell clothing, shoes, and handbags for women and men. I sell on Shopify, eBay, Poshmark, and Mercari. And if you shop in my Shopify store, I offer 30% off with code YouTube30, and I offer free shipping for orders $45 or more. So if you're interested in seeing things that I have available in my stores, I will leave all the links below in the description. And if you are new to my channel, thank you so much for finding me. And if you are returning, thank you so much for coming back and viewing my videos. Also engaging, likes, I love all the comments, everything. So thank you so much. It really helps out my channel. Today we have another 90-day update on a past bins haul. So what I do is after I shop at the bins, I do a video showing you everything that I received. I get everything listed. I cross-post to all my platforms using List Perfectly. And then I come back 90 days and let you know what sold and how much profit that I made. So if you're interested in seeing what I picked up and how much profit, stay tuned. All right, so this was a bins haul that aired on the 28th of April. And so I will leave that link below for that video if you want to go back and watch the whole thing. Totally up to you. And then I'll give you just kind of a recap of what sold in 90 days from that haul. I'll put a little screenshot up here for the things that sold. And then I'm not going to go through everything that hasn't sold thus far just because it ends up being like a lot. But I'll just kind of go through and kind of verbally tell you what is still remaining from the haul. What else do I want to say? So this haul, so normally my bins pricing is $1.99 a pound. And then if you get 50 pounds or more, it's $1.59 a pound. And if you've been watching some of my bins hauls, you'll know that I have a particular cashier that has been just randomly giving more discounts. And so you'll notice that my cost of goods in this haul is pretty low. So that's been great. Last time I went though, she was not working. So I had to pay the full $1.99 a pound. All right, so I'll just do a basic recap to start, and then let's go ahead and get into what sold. All right, so for this particular bins haul, I picked up 43 pieces. I ended up listing 41. I had 2 pieces that I ended up having to donate. So once I looked them over, I had a pair of Maeve pants that I found some stains on that I did not think were going to come off. And then I had a morel jacket and I found a tear in the sleeve. So that kind of sucks. So I had to donate those. So I ended up listing 41 pieces. My total cost of this haul was $29.24 and my average cost of goods was 68 cents. So as you can see, I definitely got the extra discount on this day. I have sold 13 pieces so far, so better than the last 90-day update I gave in my last video, and I have 28 pieces that remain. I sold 6 on eBay, 6 on Poshmark, and 1 on Mercari. So I'm going to go through and start with the least profitable piece to the most profitable piece of this haul, and then come back and give another recap on numbers. So let me do a quick sort here. All right. The first thing I sold was, or not the first thing, the least profitable thing I sold out of this haul were these Loft, the Riviera shorts in a size 6. These sold on Poshmark for $10 and my total profit was $6.37. So when I talk about profit, it is the sold price minus any platform fees, any shipping, and also the cost of goods. So this is actually pure profit. And as I've said in the last couple of videos, I don't know, I'm just, these shorts and like lightweight and basic pieces, as much as I think that they will sell, I might just have to pass them up at the bins because people, most of my sales are on Poshmark and people are not wanting to pay over $8 in shipping. On eBay, I charge $6.99 for shipping. So even for that, I don't know. I just tried to stock my store with some shorts this summer so I could sell some things. Unfortunately, I've been picking up a lot of sweaters and coats even during the summer at the bin. So I was just trying to find that balance. But anyway, all right. The next thing I sold were these Land's End 100% linen high-rise wide leg capri pants in a size 3X. These sold on Poshmark for $19, and my total profit was $14.52. I was hoping with these being linen, I'd get a little bit more for these, but someone made an offer, and, you know, am I going to hold out for about $5 or $6 more? Probably not. Quick flip. Let's just get it out. So I took the offer. All right, next we have these White House Black Market, the straight crop embroidered cuff jeans in a size 4. These I thought were a little bit of a risk because clearly they're an older style, but I still thought they were really cute, and someone bought them on Poshmark for $20, and so my profit was $15.32. Next, I have this Victoria's Secret lace corset top in a size small. This sold on Mercari actually for $18.70, and we love Mercari because their fees are so low. Wish I could sell more there. I just don't. And the profit on that piece was $15.62. All right, next I have this Torrid floral wrap tunic top in a size Torrid 1, or which relates to a 1X. This actually sold on Poshmark for $21, which is a lot higher than I would expect Torrid to sell for. I thought maybe I'd get 15 or 16, but I'll take 21. I'm not complaining. And my total profit on this was $16.12. And I believe I had it listed for like 25, and then I sent an offer out, so they took the offer. Next was the 7 Diamonds plaid corduroy button-down shirt in a size large. I remember finding several 7 Diamonds pieces at the bins, and I think I picked up 2 of them, this being one. I wasn't familiar with this brand, but the comps weren't too bad. This sold on eBay for $26.99. Once again, I automatically charge $6.99 for shipping on anything on eBay. So after platform fees and then the shipping that it actually cost, my total profit was $16.43. Next were these Judy blue high-waist pull-on jogger jeans in a size 29. These sold on Poshmark for $25, and my profit was $19.32. I think Judy blue still sells. I just don't think it sells for as high as it used to, but I will definitely, if I find them at the bins in good condition, we'll pick them up. Next, I had this Vuori strappy long line padded sports bra. I had a heck of a time trying to find a style name for this. I Google lensed it. I put in all kinds of numbers. So I was worried that I wouldn't be able to sell this because I think in activewear, a lot of people are looking, they seek out or do a search on the specific style type so they get the right kind of style. But actually this sold pretty quickly on Poshmark for $25, and my total profit was $19.32. Next, I had this Lucky Brand new with tags linen blend floral metallic pop over top in a size 3X. So again, Lucky Brand, I'm getting pickier with Lucky Brand. I didn't used to be. I love Lucky Brand. But I'm more only so picking it up if it's like a linen or, you know, a wool or a cashmere or something like that. And then the larger sizes usually do better for me. And this sold on eBay for $29.99. And my total profit on this was $20.08, which I think is pretty good for Lucky Brand. Next, I have this Izod saltwater dockside chambray plaid short sleeve button down shirt in a size extra large. This is a men's piece, of course. This sold on eBay for $31.99. I believe that was the full price. And my profit on this was $21.66. So kind of like I said in my last video, I love men just buy stuff. They don't always, some make an offer, but I find more often than not, men will just buy full price. So that's great. Although I'm going to start picking up men's pieces because although they may sell for full price, they definitely sit longer for me. And then I don't have anywhere to go with them if they do not sell. So in my last couple videos, I think in my July recap, I talked about how I'm cleaning out a ton of inventory, sending a lot to ThredUp, but I'm having to donate a lot in men's clothes because I don't have anywhere around here that'll take men's clothes. So I'm going to kind of back off on men's. All right, next is a Soma embraceable wireless online tailored bra in a size 2XL. This sold on eBay for $34.99, actually sold very quickly, and my profit was $25.27. Next was this new with tags, BB Strappy Bodycon Bandage Mini Dress in a size small. So I usually say with like this BB brand or Venus, and what is the other one? I can't think of it. It's kind of a cult following for some of these, Cachet, I think it is, some of these brands. So if you can find a decent piece, then they're sometimes worth picking up. I would just look up comps, of course. This actually sold for $46.99 on eBay, and my profit on this was $34.28. And then the last piece that sold from this bins haul was these Velvet by Graham & Spencer Briley Sanded Twill Utility Pants in a size 8. This is kind of a Bolo brand, I guess. These, at least for these pants, I checked the comps on these because I thought they were probably something, and I could see that they sold pretty high, so I went and picked them up. They sold on eBay for $56.99, and my total profit was $40.87. All right, so recapping this entire bins haul, like I said, I sold 13, 28 remain, and just looking quickly through, I'm surprised I picked up a couple of Tommy Bahama Silk Blend Tropical, print button-down shirts. Those hadn't sold yet. I thought those would sell pretty quickly. They typically do, but again, menswear, they don't sell as quickly maybe sometimes, but I'm thinking those will sell at some point. I had this Ted Baker funnel neck cotton half zip crop jumper jacket, which I thought would have sold by now. That has not. I also have bought kind of like a beaded formalist dress from Tadashi Soji, so that's still there. And then I have some more linen pants. And then a couple of sweaters and a jacket. So some of those things might sit for a little bit, but I'm actually surprised that there's a few of these that have not sold. Oh, and I found those Sorel waterproof faux leather boots or whatever. So those probably will not sell for a minute. But all in all, my cost of my haul was $29.24. My average sale price was $28.20, and my average profit per piece was $20.40. So that's kind of where I like to see my average profit. So not bad. My total profit so far on this haul was $265.18, which is technically 9 times what I paid for the total haul. So that's great. Exactly what I like to see after 90 days. And then what I like to do also is go back and see what is my potential profit for the rest of this haul. And what I do is I take the number of remaining pieces, I subtract 15%, assuming 15% will never sell. And then I multiply that number by the total profit per piece, or average profit per piece. And for this haul, my potential profit is still $489.60. So even if I got half of that, I'd be fine. So hopefully that's all those that will sell, and that will be my total profit for this haul. So this bins haul was actually pretty good after 90 days. The last update I did, not as good. So that's kind of how it goes. Sometimes you can find some great pieces that sell quickly. Other times you go pick up pieces out of season because they're in good shape, but they're going to sit there for a little bit. So it's always a treasure hunt for sure. All right, so let me know what your favorite piece was that I sold. Let me know about if you source at the bins and what your experience at the bins is, and happy to hear anything that you would like to share. So if this is content that you like, consider giving me a thumbs up on the way out. It really helps out my channel. And also consider subscribing if you haven't already, and hitting that notification bell to get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you so much again for watching. I will see you in the next one. Have a great rest of your day.